hoping at some trades in Tesla today. Let's get some memes and movers. Welcome to Memes and Movers. I'm your host, Trader Prad. This is the beautiful Miss V here.
Hi guys, welcome back everyone. Thank you very much for joining us today. Please be active on the chat. Ask us any question you want, write stocks that are moving, or just be active and share with us your trades. Also, please smash the like button. And Prad, how's your trading day going?
My trading day has been going good so far. You know,
Okay.
just sticking to strategies that work for me as always. How about you?
That's good. My trading day is good also. It's like one of those rare days when I'm not shorting but long on Tesla. It was a successful trade. So
Let's go.
I'll talk about it a little bit later. Now let's take a look maybe at what you trade today.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, what I trade is not much excitement. You know, it just looks like a bunch of complete candles everywhere and noise everywhere. It's not a lot of fun for you guys to talk about. So let's go directly into Tesla, which has been the talk of the noise today. While I was getting ready for this show, there was an interesting thing that I noticed. So this is yesterday's chart on Tesla. This red line that you guys notice is called the volume point of control, VPOC. What that basically indicates is where most of the volume took place yesterday. And now if we zoom back out and then scroll where today happened, you guys see how it kind of went all the way to that same volume point of control established yesterday. You know, the yesterday's high was 799, almost 800, exactly $1 off of 800 was the high yesterday that we got rejected off of. The stock opened, went all the way up to the volume point of control yesterday. We saw the rejection kick in and then come all the way through the pivot point and then go test the support area around 777, and now we're coming back. So I found that pretty interesting to take place. You know, if you had access to a profile indicator, maybe that's a trade that you could have taken. You know, I for sure was not prepping last night for Tesla. I was expecting an $800 break to the long side, but when I saw the market being weak, I did not expect Tesla to go for an upside run before it gets rejected. So I was, of course, thinking short, but you know, at the end of the day, I did not take the trade on Tesla because I was busy with buyout setups that involves more vigorous throwing out orders every second almost. Memes and movers, I like the show. Hey, David starting off the day with the like. I like it. Thank you for that. Congrats on NASA accepting you for the astronaut training. You know, I'm still in the training process. They actually wanted me for Inspiration 4, but I told them, you know, I can't leave the YouTube show for 3 days. So they had to, you know, look for someone else for Inspiration 4. Look at the chart on daily; it's normal. So what stocks were you trading besides Tesla today, Valeriia?
Actually, Prad, markets are down and I'm a little bit scary to touch anything today, even Tesla. Like I was really thinking a lot before getting to the trade. So today I'm trading only Tesla, but I think you'll be proud of me because
I'm always proud of you.
You're so sweet. Because I took your advice and I splitted my
Look at that.
axis.
Let's go, Valeriia.
Yeah. So here I went long on Tesla in pre-market, guys. And luckily at the open, it went to the upside. I could hold a little bit more, but again, I don't have FOMO in here, so I better take my profit and just leave it. So yes, guys, at the open it went to the upside, and I went out at 785 and then at 789, and I bought it at 783. So it's a very nice trade. I'm super glad about this. And hey, like Nasdaq is down more than 2%, but Tesla still looks pretty strong for me. Like normally,
I mean, yeah, of course,
it could
Tesla
fall.
is. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, I feel like normally it could fall like deep much like lower than today.
For sure. The fact that, you know, we're still holding around how much 1.28% for the day when the SPYs are down 1.6 and the QQQ is down 2.44%. We're still above 750s, and you know, that tells me that Tesla really wants to go test 800 on a green day for the market. Sorry while I adjust my back here a little bit. But yeah, look, that tells me that Tesla really wants to go test 800 on a green day for the market. But for today, most likely we're gonna get rejected by the 785 or 790-ish levels or so. Right now, Tesla trading around 780, trying to find support support there. It did find support earlier around 77750. So let's see if that trend continues on our bad boy here. DATS is climbing higher, so let's go take a quick look at DATS. 5 million shares traded. I did hear Neil trading it, I believe, at 5 million shares trading today. We did see a little bit of a rejection under 11, a small dip, but then instantly kicking back above 11, finding support around there, and now trying to trade near VWAP. So let's see if volume continues to kick in over here and hold the stock around 1160 or so, giving it another leg up to the top side for DATS. But yeah, in that move after, what is it, 10:30 or so was a pretty obvious move that they don't want the stock to go under 11. mRNA. mRNA under 400. Here we go. The downside for mRNA may be coming in now after Pfizer's news, being a little bit more bullish than mRNA, I think. But I also read another company that said that they don't want to continue making, vaccines because of how much of a market cap that mRNA and Pfizer already have, and most of them just wanted my chart failed. That's why it's not loading. I'm just spamming enter over here. So, it is a good news for mRNA in terms that other companies don't really want to compete with them. But at the same time, I believe, Pfizer, it is time for Pfizer to start kicking itself into a higher gear here and start making that leg up, especially with the, children vaccines almost at the approval stage. So here we are, mRNA down almost 6% for the day. My overall outlook for mRNA is like, I'm pretty bearish on it. I think the stock should be going lower. It doesn't make sense why it's all the way up here with people telling me that the stock or the vaccine business doesn't really have a lot of potential to make money. Of course, they have other stuff behind vaccines that help them. So I want to really see how much lower mRNA can go and how Pfizer could make a move to the upside or maybe go downwards along with mRNA. Quick reference to what Sean has posted in our in our work chat over here is the New World, the game called New World from Amazon. So funny enough, I set up a remote desktop just so I could come into work today because the game launches at 8 a.m. I came in at 9, so I was still on the public transit from 8 to 9. So once I came in at 9, ran to my desk, logged into my remote computer to get into my gaming computer at home, just so I could create my character so my character name doesn't get stolen. That's the type of dedication I put into gaming. If only I put a sliver of that put into trading, I'd be probably a millionaire by now. But anyways, New World, the new game came out. I picked Zibalba, the server, I think. Zibalba. Don't know how to pronounce it. So if anyone of you who is looking forward to play with me, I'll see you there. The reason why, of course, New World is being brought up is because it's Amazon's new game. Amazon has been pretty bad with games so far, but here we are with a brand new game from Amazon Studios, of actually a killer game, and I think it's gonna be the World of Warcraft killer, which is a Activision Blizzard ATVI killer. So keep a lookout for Amazon for the next coming few days, few weeks, few months. New World hype is gonna be out there. The name is gonna be being blasted out there, and it's gonna maybe bring some eyes to Amazon, especially on a green day. But today, as you guys can see, big red day for Amazon along with the market.
Talking about games, Prad, by my side eye today, I noticed that you were customizing a person in a game.
Yeah, did you notice that?
Because it was on my screen, and I was like, okay, and I understand that they're watching only there.
Yeah.
Like you were changing the hairstyles, all that stuff. So
I got caught on 4K.
What was it?
I got caught on 4K. It means I got caught playing games at work.
What was that game?
Oh, it's called New World. It's
the just you were talking
the
about.
game I'm talking about.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I was creating my character and customizing my character while making some trades here.
Did you stop on purple wig? No?
I did. I did the purple wig because I'm going to pick the purple faction.
Cool. Okay.
Wow, this girl over here is stalking me. I like it.
I'm a spy.
Miss, we just put Prad on blast. Yeah, don't tell these guys I'm playing games, Valeriia.
Sorry.
No, I'm joking. Ken Griffin Lied #1 on Twitter. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy thing. If you guys noticed, not sure what's going on over there with the whole Ken Griffin #lied thing and how Twitter changed #Ken Griffin Lied to just #Ken Griffin. So a lot of crazy thing going on with the whole Vlad and the Citadel stuff. That's crazy. I watched some videos about it too to learn more, and absolute crazy stuff going on there. Well, I'm just gonna wait a little bit more for more news to come out because I don't want to just quote videos that I've seen. I'm just gonna wait till actual substantial data comes out that I can quote and not just YouTube videos. But yeah, that is pretty crazy as to what's going on. Let's quickly go check our other favorite tech stocks along with the market being a big red day today. Microsoft almost a similar, oh my god, actually 3% down today after having crazy upward days on Microsoft, and now we're getting a big red day, almost 3.5% down. We're at 3.2% and making a new lower day at 284 on Softy. Let's go check AMD. AMD coming back lower here to 103, almost down 5% for the day. And actually watching Neil Sean Brandon's educational videos on a day-to-day basis. Every morning it's in my routine to watch these guys and learn on their what's it called, the trade of the day, right? And watching one of those educational content, and if you guys are not subscribed to us, please do so you can learn from them too. Is the 5% pullback rule that they talked about. If a stock or if the market pulls back 5%, maybe it's time to start buying dips or something along those lines. So now that I'm seeing AMD down 5%, maybe it's an opportunity for me to start, getting an entry position on AMD over here on my own account or something along those sorts. So I'm actually loving seeing this red day. Of course, red day is not a good day for a lot of people, but for people like me and the new investors who want to get their portfolio started, boys, this is where we get on the the saddle, and this is where we start going for that ride. Get your accounts ready because these 4%, 5% down days are what we're waiting for. Workhorse. While Workhorse is loading, let me just take a sip of water here. Workhorse kind of getting rejected here after making that run up off the open above VWAP and now coming back down violently almost, not able to hold any real level on the way down and going directly under VWAP, and now maybe test the $8 level again that I tried to establish in off the open or so. So let's see if we can find support on Workhorse at $8. I do remember that big news that dropped the stock all the way back to all-time lows, which was around I think the presidential the cars being pulled or something like that. So bad news, and now people are just gonna wait for more news to come in to go long on it probably. Using margins on Tesla. Oh, I mean, I guess how else would you trade it? Tesla is pretty expensive unless you go fractional shares maybe. And if you're trying to short it, you kind of have to have a margin, right? I don't think almost any broker will not let you short it without margin, I believe. What are your thoughts on AMD options with this pullback near 100? So I just talked about my AMD idea. With AMD pulling back almost 5% for the day, I would like to go long on it on my own investment side. So if you're thinking options to maybe call options for the long side, I don't see why not. But September's coming to an end. October's coming out. September's supposed to be the worst month of the year, and if that's supposed to play out the way it is, we're almost coming to an end of it, and we could see stocks starting rebound, making that run back towards the top side and make new all-time highs every single day like they did last year. Anything is possible. We can't really predict the future, but we have levels that we can watch. If you're trying to go long off that 100, once that 100 breaks, your risk reward is almost really crazy ratio on that risk reward, because you're risking off the break of the 100 and your reward is anywhere to the top side really. And I believe AMD has a lot of top side in the future.
Hey Prad, can we take a look at Apple? It is on a high volume today, and also stock is down around 2%. So do you see there any levels that might looking good for you for buying the dip in Apple?
Yeah, for sure. Let's go take a look at Apple. Apple almost down 2% here today. For the dip buy on Apple, you know, I did say after that big news where Apple dropped from 150 to the downside, I said I didn't want to touch Apple anywhere before 140, and we're kind of getting close to it. So maybe my first initial position to my own portfolio would be around 140, and then if the stock continues to go lower than 140, maybe 135, 130, if that ever happens, I just keep buying more and more shares. And the idea behind this is, you know, is Apple ever going to lose more than $100 of per share value? I don't believe so. Do I buy Apple products? No. Will I ever own an Apple product? Probably not for myself, but if my daughter or my son or my girlfriend or my wife or anybody who asks it, I'm gonna buy it for them, right? And I do know that people love Apple products with the passion. So with all that coming into it, I don't have to be an Apple lover to know that Apple's never going to go below $100. And if it does, maybe that's where you just go even more crazy and buy more shares. I remember having this conversation with Sean, and Sean said, forget $100. Apple is never going to half its value. And in a way, he's not wrong. But why would Apple lose half of its value ever? So my GF or my wife, hey, whichever comes first, Dan, or whoever asks first.
What about co-host?
Co-host? I mean, co-host needs to ask the boss. I'm not the boss. That's why I can save money for myself. Look, you saw the game I'm playing. You know how expensive the skins on that game's going to be?
How?
Almost like $50 a skin, and I'm gonna be a sucker who buys it.
Really?
Yeah.
You literally pay $50
yes,
for skin
because I'm a sucker,
for your...
guys. Call me out.
That's all right until you're passionate about it. It makes you happy, you
Yeah.
know. It's just the game world is your reality.
Yeah, exactly. New World is gonna be my reality for the next few years or so.
That's why I wanted you to see a movie. A guy, something like free guy,
Yeah,
something
I'm
like
still
this.
waiting for it to come online because you know I don't pay for movies.
It's super nice, guys. Write in the comments if you seen a free guy when a guy like living in game reality.
Yeah.
So it's super cool. It's you, Prad.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Canadian though.
Yeah, Vancouver. Go Ryan Reynolds.
Shout
Do you
out.
play Dota 2? No, but I used to play League of Legends, and thank God I'm permabanned off that game. Let's go into... See, Apple right now is going lower along with the market. So let me quickly pull up SPYs for you guys here. The SPYs are making a new low along with the QQQs, cracking the bottoms here. So Apple following suit with it. Almost down equivalent to the SPYs. Yep, exactly equivalent to the SPYs here, bringing it down along with it. Let's see if Tesla's coming down here. I don't have Tesla on my other chart, but I will pull it up here for you guys. So Tesla also coming back lower, trying to test the low a day. So, you know, all stocks going here lower at its time. One quick thing I did want to talk about it for you guys. You know, our platform does not have this, but most platforms might, or you know, TradingView will have it, which is basically tick filter on NYSE. And what this basically is it's an idea of how many, or it's all the stocks in the New York index, and every time it goes down or below the midpoint, it's basically an idea of how many stocks are ticking down or ticking up. So for those who are trying to time your entries and want to, you know, perfect your entries a little bit more, because that's something I want to do, perfect my entries and perfect my exits. You can time your entries and your exits based on how many stocks in the index are ticking up and how many stocks in the index are ticking down. So this is called TICK on New York. A quick little you know, note for you guys who like to use that filter. It's just another indicator, and you can incorporate it into your system. Let's go see what AMC is doing. Our little meme stock recap here at the moment. So AMC not able to even go anywhere close to 40 today. Obviously market's down, so AMC following suit with it, you know, having a red day, almost down 5% for the day, but you know, holding above 37 and trading below 38 at the moment. So there looks to be a dollar range that the stock wants to play out in. Maybe if the market wants to reverse later on, maybe around 12 o'clock or so when Europe closes, if Europe closes on the up uptick. We have noticed the American market start making a reversal to the top side, or at least to VWAP, and then come back down around 3 o'clock or so for another big down move into the close. So keep an eye out for how the European markets close around 12 o'clock or so. Wells Fargo. Yeah, let's take a look at Wells Fargo real quick. That's the AMC chart. So Wells Fargo here. Let's go take a look on the 15-minute. Close that. Restart the chart. All right, 18 million shares traded. 47.56 as the high and 45.19 as the low. Ooh, that's not the right chart. All right. Looking like, obviously just off of today, how the stock's trading pre-market, tried to be above 47, failed off the open, rejected, tried to go test 47 again, failed, came back down violently all the way down to 46, tried to hold 46, no support, went down to 45.20. I'm going to expect it to maybe even go lower to maybe $45 or so if this 45.20 level breaks, or if we find this double bottom to actually hold up and some support kicks in, we start making that trend, which is, higher lows, higher highs. We start making that nice clean move back towards VWAP, and we start holding around VWAP for Wells Fargo to be a little bit in a better position. But, just based off the news yesterday and how the stock is going off of yesterday, we're down almost 5% along with the red day on the market. So this was the down move yesterday around 12:45 when the red news dropped. The stock reversed back to around 47.60, tried to hold the bottoms that it created around 47, failed, and this just more down move. Let's quickly go look at the dailies on Wells Fargo. That chart looks horrible. So I'm going to go look at it over here. So Wells Fargo, I see 44 is going to be a support level that the stock has to maybe go hold up. And then after that, 42. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys over here because that chart was not accurate. So 42 and 40, as you guys can see, the stock could easily go test that before it makes a bounce to the top side, especially with the bad news that the company is playing off of. I'm thinking 190 maybe position NVIDIA. All right, let's go take a look at our bad boy NVIDIA here. Another chip maker, the graphic cards. I love NVIDIA graphics cards. I don't think I've owned any other graphics cards beside NVIDIA, and I really want the new one, the 3080 or whatever. I am still rocking a 1080, man, and it's just upsetting. Yellen talking smack on Powell. Is this on the news right now? So the market making a little bit of a bounce up here, and looks like chat is saying it might have to do something with Yellen talking smack about Powell. So keep me updated if you guys have more news on that. Giving a little bit of a bounce here on the market, allowing it to go back up here.
Hey Prad, can we take a quick look at Affirm? Stock is down almost 8% today.
Wow, 8%. Affirm, man, we're coming back to that 115's 105 level, but as long as Affirm is above 115 or even 105, that the bottom it created after that news from Amazon partnership, it never really cracked that bottom. I expected that 105 bottom to crack and go all the way maybe down to 100, maybe down to 92 for that gap fill play. There's an idea, and I put it in quotes because nothing is written in stone in the market, but there is a strategy out there that's called the gap fill strategy. And what it is, that every time a gap is created, somewhere down the line in the future, the gap is eventually filled. Of course, it doesn't have to stick 100% true. You could pull up some charts that don't stick to that. So my idea behind that was, if the 105 breaks on Affirm, we go downside towards 100 or even the 92 to fill the gap, which never happened. Affirm continued to hold the 105 bottom and kept going higher and higher and higher. But of course, big red day today on Affirm, negative 8% on the day, and not able to trade above 120 or even 121 where the VWAP was on the last test. So Affirm, let's see if we can hold 115 and trade between 115 and 120 and continue to hold these ranges if more red days are being shown to us. That way, once the green days come in, Affirm can make that big jump up towards all-time highs. Prad, I've had a good success with gap fills. Yeah, I mean, most people like enjoy finding those gap strategies because they kind of give you a decent risk to reward strategy. You know, you play the break off the bottom, and if it goes back through your entry, you just get out. So your risk to reward is kind of calculated, and you know exactly what you're doing with it. You're not guessworking with it. So you know, gap fill strategies are great if you can find them. Blue is a gap fill going to 10. BLU. Yeah, let's quickly take a look at blue here. If we can take an example of what a gap fill strategy is for you guys live, that would be beautiful. So let me quickly pull up blue. So I see, oh, you're playing gap fill to the top side. I see that. All right, yeah. So let me quickly pull it up here. On this chart, I don't know if we'll be able to witness it. Let me see if it'll populate a little bit further back. Come on, don't fail us. We'll just quickly wait a couple seconds, but there we go. So that's the gap that the chat was talking about. That big down move that happened on the stock from $10 or so all the way to $2. Wow. So whatever that happened there was substantial enough to, you know, cause the stock to crater all the way near, not all-time lows, but pretty low, forming a bottom at $2 and now making that run back towards $8, $9, and $10. So this could be an idea of a gap fill strategy. When you see a big gap happen to the downside or to the top side, and the levels are being held after the gap happens, you could see a gap fill take place. But if the level is not held and the stock continues to crater more and more to the downside, then you kind of you know, need to get out of that position, and the gap fill play is not really playing out as you want it to. What time frame on my chart? So this bottom chart is 1 day. Every candle is 1 day. On this chart it's 15 minutes, and on this chart it's 1 minute.
Hey Prad, someone wrote on the chat MVIS, Microvision. Stock is also down more than 6%. I think it's going to be a lot of red names today because markets are down. But I also wanted to bring you some question from the morning show. Someone asked on the chat, like Microvision, as you can see, was downgraded by Wells and Fargo Company earlier. So do you pay attention to analysts' upgrades, downgrades? And do you think those upgrades and downgrades weight a lot on the market's move? Are they really important, and should traders pay attention to this, or maybe some strategy behind those analysts?
I love the question, Valeriia. Yeah, you know, here's what I tell myself most of the time is what is the market? Yeah, it's just buyers and sellers, but at the end of the day, it's a big pool of psychology fighting with another big pool of psychology. So what is psychology? It is the way people, you know, think and the way they rationalize their mindset on certain topics or so. So in terms of that, you know, people who might not know better or people who are still learning are going to follow other analysts who already out there are making money. For example, you know, I like to follow X, Y, and Z. He likes to follow A, B, and C. She likes to follow C, D, and E, right? So if A, B, and C tells me, you know, I believe Tesla is going to go all the way to the moon through $1,000, and I really believe in what they say, I'm going to do it. But if another person says, you know, A, B is wrong, X, Y, Z is right, Tesla's gonna go all the way down to zero, Elon Musk sucks. So you know, those clashes of minds is what the end of the day is what's happening in the market. And when you have these price targets being given out by banks who are invested in it, people are of course gonna follow it because they're gonna say, hey, this bank probably has a big amount of money in them. They're gonna probably be expecting the stock to go towards $60 or $70 or go down towards $20. So if they expect it, they know better than me. They know the field way better than me. So why don't I do the same? So if one person thinks that way, you can expect, you know, 10 other people to think that way in the same mentality, and that is what's going to cause the market to move one direction or the other, which is, you know, the grouped mentality, which is causing the stock to move up or down. And if price targets are being given out by, you know, banks, by people, by, you know, and if you have a big enough of a following that's going to follow your call, like the same thing that happened with DFV on Reddit. When he posted his little summary on GameStop, everyone just went crazy and just jumped on it, and then look what happened to GameStop, right? So yeah, I think price targets are always a good idea to keep an eye on, but I personally don't use them as a target to trade on. I will use them as a sentiment that, you know, the market sentiment is towards the long or the short side or flat side or whatever. But I don't use it as a target. I use it as an indicator or a sentiment indicator.
Thank you, Prad.
No problem. CEI is being called out for you know, that big down mover seeing on it. Give me a second here. CEI, you know, 400 million shares. Wow. Okay, that's actually a new high that I've not seen on the stock today. You know, we've been used to seeing 200 million shares days on this stock. We saw the 3 break happen off the open. I kind of wanted the 3 break, but your full screen chart, we have to find a, okay. So our the CEI, like I saw 310 being the high after a breakout off the 3 on the big volume day, and this is what I'm talking about right here. So that 310 level right here was, oh sorry, maybe this is the one I was looking at. Load up. Okay, so clearly I was looking at the wrong value, and I should have been using these charts. Look at this 320 value over here and the 340s. So the stock pretty much went there and then got rejected. I expected the stock to get rejected from $3, and then I was surprised to see it go all the way 44 cents above $3. But here's the move that I was expecting from the stock. I expected the market movers to kick in and show the rejected on the stock. There was a lot of games being played on it. You know, a lot of moves to the top side with very algo soaking up the shares, in my opinion. Like, look at the dark print. These are just algo soaking up shares and just trapping people above 3, and that's exactly what happened. The rug got pulled over $3, and now the down move to the downside. We did see support at 260s, 270s, 250s, I believe. Oh wait, is that let me just quickly pull up here. CEI AM. Let me see what the volume point of control is telling me. 206 is the most volume traded for the past 5 days. The next point is 250. So let's see if 250 can be held up. We kind of bounced from 262. So you know, that looks like a good position for a bounce for CEI to make that run back towards 3. But if 262 fails, I'm looking for that 250 level to hold up. That's where most of the shares took place.
Hey Prad, position alert, guys. I got in long in Tesla and I accidentally put an order on the wrong price. I identified my support level as 777.34 and I thought I put an order for that price, but I put it for different price. So here I am in a position. I'm not going to get out of this. I'll just buy more when it hits my support level and we'll see where it goes. But for now, stock goes against me. And again, I was not supposed to get into that trade, but let's see how it's gonna end for me. Hopefully Tesla will go back to the moon. Back to you, Prad.
Yeah, that looks like it wants to create a little triple bottom here. You know, once again, not a technical pattern person, not sure what a triple bottom is, but I will look it up for you so we can all learn together. Right now, market is coming down. So while I pull up triple bottom, let's quickly go to the main man, Neo.
You don't have to call it the bait, man, but thank you there, Prad. I just wanted to talk about the market still coming down. I actually have a Neo long, so whoever put in the chat there, I think it was Michael. Neo's not halted, I know, because I'm long in front of 35 myself. Macy's here. You always want to think about where is relative strength. And on the morning show, we did talk a little bit about some of the retail names showing some signs of relative strength, Macy's being one of them. Right at this 25 level, little bit of a top forming here. Now, I know it broke the high and then came back in, but has been creeping as the market tries to find a bottom. Look to see if it can take this for a breakout. Sometimes the inclination on a day like today is to find bottoms, right? Like what's cresting off the bottom so you can get the maximum return if the market bounces back. A lot of times there can be an opportunity on something which is strong on the day, and that's what you're getting potentially here with Macy's. If it can crack this 25 or 25.05 area right here, it's already strong. You don't have to worry about it coming off a big sell-off. It's managed to resist this move and is on a fantastic upward trend. So someone's selling a bunch of shares here at 99.25 even, but once that's broken, as long as we're not making fresh lows, Macy's looks like a solid buy.
Macy's looks like a solid buy. Let's go. Thank you, Neil, for that call out. Oh, I'm seeing the wrong screen. All right, so real quick, let's do a quick educational pattern study here for us. So we see double bottom. I guess is saying that it indicates a top side move. But once again, just keep an idea of so that shows you a double top and this shows you a double bottom. So once it double tops, the idea is it tested the resistance twice. It failed breaking the resistance twice, which indicates a weakness in the stock and is dictating the downwards move. So, technical patterns and everything are good, but we need to understand what the technical pattern is educating us or what it's telling us. So on this side, and now let's go to the bottom side. So, it tested the support once, tested the support 2 times. That means there's weakness to the downside, and buyers are kicking in every time the stock shows you this double bottom, and then it wants to make that run back up. Kind of the same idea on the triple bottom. Tested once, tested 2 times, tested 3 times. It tested 3 times to break that support. Every time it did it, buyers came in and started supporting it. So this is the breakout entry that you would take out of the long side. And if it breaks down to this side, you kind of don't really have that, breakout trade that you're looking for over there. So that is a double bottom, triple bottom trade right there. And I kind of did notice that triple bottom on Valeria's long there. So maybe hopefully it plays out for her on Tesla, as the market seems to be wanting to make a rebound to the top side also. Miss V is busy, so we'll continue with our positions here. Unless you want to come in?
No, guys, I just want to say that I'm thinking now I'm in a profit and I want to just sell that position because, again, I'm saying I was not supposed to get into this position. I just accidentally typed the wrong price, so I'm going to sell this now until I didn't lose all my money. So, yeah, that's it, brother.
No problem. All right, guys, anything you guys want me to talk about, just feel free to put it up in the chat. In the meantime, I believe it is like o'clock. It is that wonderful time of the day where you guys get to smash the like button for us and help boost our algorithm. Each like, each subscribe, each notification bell helps boost our numbers out to more viewers, helps us grow our family out here. So feel free to smash that. We appreciate everything that you guys do for us over here.
Absolutely, and guys, it's not only our show, it's your show also. We all here trade, discuss our trades and just spending the time together. So let's bring some positivity and exchange energy. This is so cool. Thank God we have internet and we can gather like this and talk and trade live together. So please use your beautiful trader's fingers and smash the like button. It's also a great exercise for your fingers because I know traders use their fingers a lot and they get tired, right?
Yeah.
So smashing the like, even doctors say that it helps to keep your fingers strong for longer.
BBIG, man, I'm surprised to see the stock under $7. We saw that gap up to the downside, and here's another beautiful example of a gap fill trade. You see that gap up happening yesterday. We saw the rejection of $7 right off the open around 10:30. Of course, we saw 7 hold a little bit, go up above, and then come back down, and the stock closed around $7. And now just look where it instantly just closes the gap. So that's another gap fill trade for those of you who are learning or successfully enjoy taking the gap fill trades like Guy at LAX over here. So BBIG back to having a red day. We're on SSR now, down 10% for the day. For those of you who don't know what SSR is, it is short sale restriction. The stock cannot be shorted by just hitting the bids. You have to get picked up on the offer on an upwards move to go short. So you cannot be aggressive trying to short BBIG today, being 10% down. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I expected maybe we hold above 7 after having multiple days of a downside move on BBIG. But nope. here we are back under 7 and trying to trade above $6. We went as low as 609 today, and now struggling to trade near VWAP. Let's see what BBIG can do for the rest of the day, or even rest of the week. Maybe we can go back into the old ranges. Someone asked me if I could show you team. I 100% can, but there's nothing going on here. Sideways ranging around VWAP, and not even a million shares traded for the day. We saw a little bit of move off the open to the downside, but then stock is just able to find supports and go back to the VWAP area.
Hey Prad, Justin really wants us to take a look at TEL on Nasdaq, TLL, Tellurian Inc., which is a gas company. Stock is down more than 3% and trading on a 16 million volume. What are your thoughts on?
Yeah, for sure. Let's go look at TEL on Nasdaq. TEL, getting rejected. Looks like off the $4 level right now as we speak. Off the open, we see a little bit of a down move from the pre-market lows, breaking down from the pre-market lows, not able to hold those levels, and trending its way downwards. I'm going to expect it to go back towards maybe $3 or so, and if the red days continue to show themselves, especially after not holding 4. Stock's down about 4% when the market's down 2.5 on the QQQs and 1.7 on the SPYs. So maybe more downside is in the near future if the market is still showing red days for us. But if that stops, we can find support around here at $4 or so and start making that run back up to the top side. RCAT, that's a stock that I haven't seen since yesterday. So let's go take a look at RCAT. This was the stock that got the NASA contract news yesterday, and as you guys can see, these candles from my trading yesterday. Let's see if we can still see those trades here, and we can. I caught a little long at the bottom at 340. I tried to take the $4 break, and it burned me a little, so I stopped doing that. So what do we notice just based off of yesterday's move? This is the day that the news was announced and the move happened, and now we're seeing the stock open exactly where it closed around yesterday in the after hours, and just trade sideways in that range. Of course, we're down 11%, so calling it sideways is kind of sham. But just looking off the pure chart, what I see is just down day based off of the market. The NASA news could still give it more potential upside, and we're just taking a hit off the red days on the market, or it could even be potential profit taking. The stock was around $2 or so before getting that news that caused it to be 80% up yesterday. So yeah, exactly, it was around $2.43 before it made that opening candle at $3.76 yesterday. So
we have super chat.
Yeah, let's go.
Famous since birth, thank you very much for your super chat. And Famous is saying, hopefully everyone loved that Tesla $795 put. Is this about yesterday, I believe, or when it hit $795 today?
I'm guessing today or yesterday. Either way, if they bought puts for $795 yesterday or today, they're rolling in the money right now. Big money bag.
Puts are shorting?
Short.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Then congratulations. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, so they're rolling in the money right now. So congratulations on that great call. Pre-800 short on Tesla. I believe Greg actually got that crazy short today off the open. So congratulations to both of you. Oh, my phone's vibrating. I make better chicken than Chick-fil-A. I'll call cap on that. Where's my cap? I'll call cap on that. I call hard cap on that.
By the way, talking about chicken, guess what do we have for...
what did you do? Okay, now click it. All right.
By the way, talking about chicken, guess what do we have for the lunch?
I did see the message. I forgot.
No, guess.
It was chicken, of course.
Yeah.
So I just saw chicken on the glance, but besides that, I didn't really see anything besides that. Ooh, careful with the words there, boys. Our bot said Miss Valeriia will for sure come for you, so be careful what you type in the chat. Lol, call cap on that. Perfect use of the 10. Exactly, bro. It's a cap and a half. JRSH on scanner. JRSH. 100K shares, not much, but let's see if we can notice a volume candle. There you go. That's what we're talking about. So these scanners that you guys have are heavenly scanners. 13% up, coming in volume right now out of nowhere, causing the stock to just rocket ship. So let's see if there's any news on JRSH. But, not much volume. I'm going to expect maybe more volume to come in and the stock to start acting more violent for some ice to start picking up on this move up here on JRSH NASDAQ. What's chicken in Russia? Kuritsu.
Correct. But it's spaghetti with mushroom and chicken.
What's mushroom?
Грибы.
Gribli?
Грибы.
Gribi?
Грибы.
Gribui.
Yeah, I know that like English-speaking people have an issue with saying "ı."
Gribui.
Грибы.
B?
Бы.
Bui? Alright, this
That's
one's
so
hard. This
funny.
one's hard. Can you spell it for me?
You made my day.
Spell bui.
Б-ы.
Spell it.
Г.
Ger?
Гри.
Gri?
Бы.
Bui.
Yeah.
Gribui.
Yes, you sound so natural. though.
Kuritsi gribui.
Yeah.
Alright, and how do you say spaghetti?
Macaroni.
Oh, okay, yeah. Macaroni kuritsi gribui.
Yeah, you're doing so
Let's
great. I'm so
go.
proud of you.
That's a difficult word to pronounce.
Guys,
Yeah, exactly.
please
That one
smash
was
the
hard.
like button. Literally, Russian language is one of the hardest, and Prad is doing a
That one was
wonderful
hard.
job here. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you, Valeriia, making me blush. Gribui. That one was hard. I don't think I'm going to remember that one. That one's going to easily be out the ear by tomorrow. All right. JRSH, still keeping an eye on it a little bit. Kind of coming back down here after breaking the $9 with low volume. Let's go see FOXA. Hopefully not another low volume stock. Let's see some excitement coming into the market. 1 million shares, so kind of low volume, but the stock is up 0.25% on a big red day for the market overall, holding above $40 or even view up around $40.10 for so far. Good job, Prad. Gribri. I like it. You got plus 10 trading on that hat, bro. That hat gives me minus 15 trading, man. The skill caps on this trading just drop your trading to a whole bottom level.
I love it. You don't need Halloween costume anymore because someone says Prad looks like a Hershey candy. Hershey candy?
Hershey's? Oh
Hershey's,
yeah, it looks
it's
like a
indeed.
Kisses, doesn't it? It does look like a
Yeah,
Kisses candy.
absolutely.
You just put a little the thing on the top that
Yeah.
comes out of it.
Sticker. We will put the
Yes,
sticker on.
there you go. Valeria's a little artsy over here. I like it.
I'm saving your money so you can spend more in game than on costume, right?
I like it. Valeriia. Mushroom sounds like Wookiee language.
Which?
AMC has the most fake apes. I mean, listen, this is why I put on the tin hat when I talk about the AMC apes, all right? This is exactly why I put down the tin hat when I talk about the AMC apes. The AMC apes will be apes as long as they're making money, and there's gonna be very little apes who are actually bag holding all the way to the downside, and those are the ones who who you're not gonna be banking on for the short squeeze or the move to the top side, right? Those are the fake apes that you call it. These are just the ones, your FOMO entry buyers who bought it at the top and are watching the stock go down and are getting scared of it and are punching out. So if you expect them to hold, I mean, of course they're not going to hold. They're in a loser position and are scared for their lives. And your real AMC apes, your real AMC apes are in a position at like maybe $11, $10, not at 30s, not at 20s. They're at $11, they're at $10. These are your real apes. Those are the apes you depend on. Those are the people who ran up the stock to where it is and are taking it higher and higher with the hopes that, the fake apes keep buying it and go higher. So that is why my tin hat comes on when the stock goes under $40, because no one is going to step in to buy at $40 when they bought it at 45 and took a hit, or when they bought it at 50 and took a hit, right? So you got to be careful when you're looking for the apes to come in and step up. See, $9 average, that's the real ape you're looking for. That's the guy who started the move. That's your boy, not the guy who bought it at 40 and you're expecting him to hold it on the down move. Would you hold it to the down move? You're scared too, right? I wouldn't hold it to the down move. I don't want to lose money. I hate losing $2 on my blotter. When I see -2, I want to punch out. And that's just me. Want to bet averaging down? Let's go. I like it.
Real quick, just update on Tesla, guys. You remember here I got accidentally in the long position, and luckily I was able to get out and even make some profit on that. I'm super happy that I went out there because look, Tesla now is at 77650.
Let's go, Valeriia. Look at that exit.
I'm so happy, literally, and like the whole fact that it happened accidentally, just coincidence. Like wow. Some days are lucky, some days unlucky, but like I believe in luck. Sometimes, you know, you just feel that you can do for whatever, and like you have that feeling that yes, I can do this. I wish you all guys have that feeling every day.
Yeah, I mean, it happens with me in gaming, Valeriia.
Yeah?
You know, sometimes I just go into a game and I just do so good.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I am God. You know how Kanye goes,
Yeah.
I am a God?
Yeah.
Like, I just literally channel the ultralight beam into my body and I'm just going crazy.
I can see that.
And then some days I'm like at the bottom of
Yeah.
the leaderboard that
I
it's so
know.
upsetting that I feel like I am bad at everything.
I know, but you know what? Someone on the chat once said that rainbow comes after rain,
Yeah.
something like this.
Sunshine after hay or something like that.
So yeah, but yeah, that sucks because you know when you feel bad, like you feel like you're useless.
Yes.
But then like once you have that feeling,
Yes. And, you're
and it
just
goes
like,
so
"Oh."
fast. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. I know exactly what you're talking about. Maybe your dark roots bring you luck.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I just want to remind you guys that I am a how you call it, people who can block forever from the chat, moderator.
Moderator.
So please
She's
be
threatening
nice
you guys
and
now. Don't talk about her hair now.
yes, Andy Bacon.
Don't talk about Miss V's beautiful hair now.
This is supposed to be like this, Andy Bacon.
We love you, Miss V. You look beautiful. I wouldn't call you if you're not beautiful.
Thank
Trust
you.
me, I don't call all women beautiful.
You see, I'm also good now, and
I don't
Andy.
call I don't call all women beautiful.
Can you see that I see you?
Oh,
Are you here like to
I
destroy
forgot.
my day now?
I forgot.
You're
love
just
you.
jealous of my trades.
No, I am. I mean, look at you. You're just making money every day. Valeria's killing it, guys. I think Valeriia should start doing this job, and I start sitting there.
No.
Yeah?
No. I have a heater and you don't.
Oh, that's right. Her heater's so nice. It's so cold here, and her heater's so nice. That's why half the time I'm wearing, sweaters and jerseys when it's like 20 degrees outside, because people in here blast the AC. All right, let's go quickly cover Tesla again for Miss V, and commend her on her great entry and exit. You know, of course, I'm not gonna clap for her entry because she forgot a rule that we were talking about yesterday, and the rule was as soon as you make a keystroke, you punch out right away. You don't try to finesse your entry. You don't try to get out of a good price. You don't try to make money out of it. You make a keystroke. If you do not want that position, your first priority is to get out of that position. This is me talking to myself, Valeriia. It's okay that you did it.
No, I agree with you,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'll tell you what was behind that. So I identified this level.
Mhm.
Like I wanted to get long at 777 around this.
Yeah.
And I thought like, all right, if I already got in, I'll just sit there and wait if it
Okay.
gets there. But then I realized that like, no, I don't want to. And I get out. So
Okay, then
whole
that's
the
good. That's
situation
good. So you
messed
did
up.
want the level, kind of.
Well,
Yeah, that's
kinda.
good. I was talking about a keystroke then. You didn't make a keystroke. You type of wanted it, but you didn't
Yeah.
want it. Okay, then yeah,
Yeah.
you're fine. Then my point is not valid at all. I thought she had a keystroke there, and we were talking about yesterday how if we make a keystroke, you punch out of that position right away, because the times that you get burnt on that keystroke is a lot. You know, the times where I wanted 100 shares, where I punched in 1,000 shares on a keystroke, but that position would have been a winner for me. Does not matter if that position would have been a winner for me. I punch out of that position right away, and I then try to punch in a 100 position instead of 1,000 position, right? So it's all about sticking to your plans, guys. That will save you money and make you money instead of guessing and just running all over the place. Good entry now for Tesla, question mark. So as you guys can see, we are coming into the 12 o'clock period, which is lunchtime. The market volume will be depreciating right now, which means I can teach you how to talk to females, but will cost you. Ooh, I will need that, honestly. I could use some tips on that. But going back to Tesla and the market over here, we are going into the lunchtime. The 12 o'clock is kicking in. The retail market order flow is gonna start heading out. That means the algos are most likely going to be turned on. When the when the algos are turned on, they are fingerprinting you. The HFTs, the algorithms, they're looking for Prad mesh. They're looking for Karen. They're looking for space by cow to throw out an order. As soon as you throw out an order, they're like, ha, we caught an idiot. Let's push him to his stop limit to maybe his stop limit's here or here. Let's push him to a stop limit, get him out of his position, and then run him up. This is why I try to stay away from these trading times where algorithms can fingerprint you and just completely wreck your day up. So try look for the volume periods coming in around 1 o'clock, around 2 o'clock, around 3 o'clock after lunchtime, when you're not the only one fighting the algorithms and you have a bunch of partners with you, and maybe you can lose with them or win with them, and it's not just by yourself.
We have a super chat from Dan Makelsak, and it's a very nice one. I'm popped up right now. Killed the short play on naked and then switched to a long position for a small play and killed it again. Let's go. We're so happy to see messages like that, and we're happy to hear that you guys are winning. We're happy for you, Dan, and maybe we can take a look at naked.
Yeah, I am actually looking at naked right now. Absolutely crazy move to the downside there. So congratulations on that short and on that long.
What?
Did someone just talk to us?
I think so.
So the down move on naked over here, a crazy down move that you capitalized on. So let's go. And the up move right now too. So very, very good good trading over there for I believe it was Mr. Dan. Let's go, Dan. I see a question that I wanted to read. That's not the one. Let me scroll. Prad, do you use Death Cross or Golden Cross for entries? I have no clue what that is. I'm guessing those are candlestick patterns, and I don't use candlestick patterns. Again, I'll go back to the idea why I don't use technical patterns. I rather understand why the pattern works that way and the reasoning behind that pattern than use the pattern to trade alone off of. We were going on how a double bottom or a triple bottom and how the idea that those pan out. And the idea is, every time the stock comes down to a support for a triple bottom, it tests it 3 times and it supports coming in, buyers are coming in, it goes up. So the crosses or if they're candlestick patterns, I haven't spent the time to learn it because it's easier for me to watch the time of sales and the level 2 and predict that move a little bit quicker than actually seeing it in a candlestick pattern or other. Oh, he means moving averages. Yeah, 100% moving averages. I like moving averages. 100% moving averages. Got it. Yeah, I like moving averages. I have them on my trading view right now. I just have it turned off. But if those are not if those are not candlestick patterns, then yeah, go for it. Exponential moving averages and moving averages. Hedge funds use them all the time to base their entries on, and these are the big money traders. Those hedge funds, the bankers. These are your big money traders, and they use the moving averages and exponential moving averages all the time to time their entries on. So if you can jump on their side and be on the right side of the entry, you're making the right trade at that point. So go for it. Let's go see. Market's looking like it's making a run back here after bottoming it out at 360 for the QQQ. So let me pull that up for you guys. On the QQQs, 360 making a bounce up towards 361. The SPYs are not the NASDAQ, the AMEX. SPYs are bouncing off of 434 here, making the run back towards 434.50/435 or so. Let's see if we can break 435 and start making this red day into a green day. I'm not sure what the European market closed at, Valeria. Is there a chance you can grab that for me?
Did we close negative or positive
Yes,
in Europe?
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So while Valeria grabs that for me, because that's gonna help us find out if market still closed red actually on the Milan.
We're very red.
Yeah,
like-
very red. But I just wanted to see if the last tick was an uptick or a down tick. I can't see it right now because trading view data is 15 minutes delayed, so I might have to wait a bit. So based on that last uptick on the Milan market or any Europe market, the Helsinki or whatever, we can notice the overall market sentiment for the closing trend. So if the last uptick into the closing auction trade was an uptick, that could give this boost into the market that we're seeing towards VWAP. But if the last tick was a down tick onto the closing auction sale, then I'm gonna guess we have more downside for this market going into close. I can't get that number for another 10 minutes or so, we'll wait till 12:15 for that number for you guys. I want green. Yes, everyone wants green. Green is good. In the money, not out the money. Right, boys? That's the number one thing we learn when we're learning options. In the money, not out the money. AMPL. AMPL with 5 million shares traded for the day. Wow. Getting... Oh, that's the SPYs. That's not AMPL. All right. Load up, please. Oh, don't tell me it's crashing on me. Well, while this one decides what it wants to do, AMPL up almost 47.94%. Oh, actually, this is an IPO. This could be an IPO. Yeah, so it looks like the stock is just opened right now, and the stock... What? There's no way it opened at $5, right? No, it opened at 50. There you go. That makes more sense. And now we're trading at 52, trying to go higher with 5 million shares traded today. AMPL. Let me see what let me grab the IPO calendar for us. It should be right here. IPO calendar. Boop. So I use the Nasdaq's home website for the IPO calendar, and AMPL Amplitude Inc. Priced at $35, opened at 50. They offered 35 million shares, and the offer amount is actually 1 billion. Wow, why was my eyes not on this? Pretty upsetting that I usually check IPOs every morning, and I'm even more upset at Mr. IPO today, who did not post it on Discord. So let me quickly go check Discord. He did not post it on Discord, so I'm gonna have to shoot Mr. IPO a message after the stream about why this was not mentioned in the Discord chat. So here's a pretty decent IPO today that opened just now, not too long ago, breaking out up, opened at 50 and looks like a clean move all the way to 52 right now. Let's see if we can continue going higher on AMPL with the almost 6 million shares traded at the moment. Not seeing any size on the books, but there are, size being taken out on the 52. So let's see if that's an iceberg or not. For those who asked what an iceberg was last time, if I do notice one today on AMPL, usually you get lucky. I notice them on IPOs. If I do notice them, I'll call it out for you guys. Make sure to smash the... Why am I reading Nightbot comments? Prad, what are you doing?
Because he's spamming.
Prad, what are you doing? Can you look at NIO's volume, please? Yeah, for sure. NIO's, before I get yelled at, I'm going to say both ways. NIO. 22 million volume for today. We are finding that bottom around $35. I'm going to expect that this down move is a tandem move with the overall market and Tesla for NIO, allowing it to go all the way down to almost 4.5% for the day, and now trying to find a bottom around $35. Can you examine technicals on SPY? BLU. Oh yeah, let's go back to BLU. We were looking at this stock, and this was the gap fill play that someone called out Let's see if it's still continuing to go upwards and actually fill that gap all the way to $10. And wow, look at that volume candle coming in at 11:58. So not too long ago, we see this volume candle coming in, kicking the stock at a complete new day's high and above $7. So we were here when the stock was being called up around 680 or so. And stock retraced somewhere around 660 to find a bottom. Did not even have the weakness to go back to all the way back to VWAP. Found support at yesterday's after hours range, and then started making a second leg back to the top here with a big volume spike coming in. So let's see if we're gonna see more upside and the gap fill play out today. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen today, but you know, possible. It is a possibility with the volume stepping up right now after lunch kind of starting. So let's see what's going to happen.
Hey Prad, let me guys update you on earnings after market today and before market tomorrow. Nothing really exciting except for Micron maybe. JBL, Palantir. Write in the comments guys if any of those names are interesting for you for tomorrow. Micron, Prad?
Micron.
Micron.
Micron is a chip maker company.
Yeah, that's I know. I just didn't know how to pronounce
No
it.
worries. Micron. I like it. It's kind of cute. It makes it a little fluffy name instead of Micron.
Well, Neo.
Exactly. See, who cares, man? Who cares? Potato. Kuritsua, kuru.
Micron.
Micron. It's
And
okay.
Neo, okay.
MU. There's a running joke that everything is bad for MU on Reddit. So whoever started that, guys, you guys kill me on Reddit, man. You guys are a bunch of clowns. Like, you guys could all be stand-up comedians on even on our chat, even on Reddit. Absolute stand-up comedian level comedy coming out from all of you guys. I love it. I was the type of person who, you know, enjoyed reading YouTube comments, and now I enjoy reading, you know, YouTube chat comments. It's lit. As the kids would say it. Amazon event is beginning. All right, keep us up to date on that, please, Sludge. I don't have it open. Maybe Valeriia could have it open on her screen and keep us up to date at the same time.
What?
Apparently, some Amazon event is beginning right now.
Okay, let me check.
AMPL is still climbing, and you are not wrong, my friend. AMPL almost at $54. This stock was supposed to open at 35, boys. We're at 54. Look at the shares printing off at 54. The 54 break just happened, but 54 is not on the bids yet. There we go. 50-cent spread with 54 on the bids. Can we hold 54? Let's see. So look at the shares that are going off on 54 and look at the size you see on 54. So that's the iceberg idea that we were talking about, is you see one number, but the size that's being printed is a lot more than the number we actually see on the bids or on the offers. So what the person is doing is they're hiding the size that they really you know, intend to take. I believe I can do that too over here, but I've just never done it. And that is a feature that hedge funds and most big time traders use. Why give away your card and tell them you have double aces before you even have to show your cards on the end of the table, right? Why give away your hand if you're playing poker type of mentality? For now, track order flow. Always, Affirm. Someone did pull up Affirm, or wanted me to pull up Affirm. So let's take a look here. Affirm, you know, still finding support around that 117, 116.50-ish area or so, and trying to go back above towards 120. I'm seeing higher highs and I'm seeing higher lows. So my guess is we go back towards 120 end of day. Granted, you know, the market shows us a little bit of strength to the top side. Is anyone wearing green in the office? I don't believe so. So might not happen. We'll see if you know, anything changes. Market gives us some you know, green move to the top side, and that brings Affirm to 120 or so. I would like Affirm to end at 120. Am I in positions right now? I am, yeah. But it's just a baby position that I'm nursing for a buyout stock, waiting for the stock to come back a little bit lower so I can start scaling in heavier. But just to show you guys how I traded today, this is what my trading looks like, and this is where I make most of my money on, and it's going to be boring for you guys. So this is KRA. What is the red line on the chart? That is the VWAP, volume weighted average price. DBGI. Let's go take a look at DBGI. TBGI coming back down here towards $4, up 36% for the day, but rejecting the $5 off the open, which is the high. Actually, that was a pre-market, not even off the open. So pre-market rejection of $5, rejection of around 450 off the open, and it tried to break 450 again around 11:45 or so, up to 11:50, and it failed. And now we see that failure, that dip move down toward $4. Let's see if we can find buyers coming in at 4. If not, we can continue go lower and reside somewhere in this area and trade in this area tomorrow, somewhat like what Arcad did. So this is just a quick example. Stock goes up, gets rejected at the highs, comes lower, resides in a lower area than the pre-market trading was, and then trades in that range for a couple days before it gives us another leg move to the top side. So I'm going to expect something similar for DBGI.
Hey, Prad, just to update you on that Amazon questions. Yes, Amazon is expecting product launch today. So the event starts at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which means 12 p.m. Eastern time. So it's already 7 minutes is on. And they expect some updates for Alexa, Echoes, and Ring. So let's stay tuned. And as soon as those updates are out, we'll discuss them together.
Yeah, in my head for a second when you said Amazon product, I was like, what product does Amazon even have? And then as soon as you said Alexa, I was like, oh, wait, I have Alexa. Amazon does have products.
You do have Alexa?
Yeah, I'm like, I kind of brain farted there. I was like, wait, I do have Amazon products.
Do you talk to her?
Every day.
Like,
I start my day with it. I end my day with it.
It's so fun, like when people start to ask her extraordinary questions and how she reacts.
I don't do all that stuff.
No?
All I have my desktop plugged into a wall outlet that is connected to the internet. So the first thing I do is as soon as I go home, I say, Alexa, I'm home. My lights turn on and my desktop turn on.
That's cool.
And then if I say, Alexa, I'm leaving, my lights turn off and my desktop turns off.
That's super cool.
Yeah. Besides that, I don't do anything. Maybe I ask it for
music,
weather, news, weather. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't ask her like normal questions like, hi Alexa, how you're doing. No, I don't do that. No.
It's so cool. And we have a super chat from Mark, the Realtor 305. SQ and TikTok partnership. SQ Rocket Fire. SQ. Thank you very much for a super chat. And maybe we can take a look at SQ.
Yeah, I just pulled up SQ right now. Not much going on with that news, so we'll see what happens later on if anything kicks in and goes higher. Have you asked Alexa for a date? No.
She said no to you?
My friend's daughter name is Alexa. I ask her questions all the time, and Alexa probably would say no to me. I don't doubt it. Is Microsoft to buy at 185? Well, it depends on what your outlook is. 185. You mean 285? It depends on what your outlook is. Some people might wait for a bigger down move before buying it. Some people might buy it here. It really depends on what you're expecting and what your risk to reward ratio calculation tells you, honestly, at the end of the day. That was an hour ago for SQ. Oh, well. That news came in an hour ago, and we saw a little bit of a move to the top side, and still failing to break VWAP. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a TikTok user. I don't think I'll ever install TikTok on my phone, and if I do, I might have to buy a phone just for TikTok.
Time for tinfoil.
Yeah, the tinfoil conversation. So if I buy a phone, it's gonna be just for TikTok. So. Because of that reason, I'm not really excited about this TikTok and SQ partnership, but any good news is good news for a company. So let's see if it's going to help it go higher. Stock currently, though, down about 5.5%. Can I go? I'm not a go, but I can try go for you guys. Holding around VWAP around 1480 right now, making that bounce off of there around VWAP after holding the highs all day. So I'm gonna expect another run up towards the high maybe later on in the day once the volume picks back up. We are now coming into that low volume time zone of the day, 12 to 1. So I'm not gonna expect anything very violent to be taking place. As you guys can see, the volume is coming off, but I could see another move up to the top side later on in the day if volume comes in and the buyers are showing strength.
Hey Prad, we have a question from Michael. Do you look at block orders and does this help? Thank you. So can we talk a little bit more about block orders if like you look at them and are they significant to day trading?
Well,
like
in
what's the
terms of like
purpose?
block orders, what do you mean by block orders? I'll wait for that answer, and then we'll continue. Go and look at CEI is being asked in the chat. So CEI, do I think where CEI is going back to $3.20? I'm gonna be honest, dude. I can't guess that. But this is what the stock has done today, right? There was a clear, obvious rejection at 345. There was trying to hold around 320, and then it failed off the open around 1027 or so. That failing to hold 320 around 1035 brought the stock all the way down to 260. Of course, it gave it the first bounce off the pre-market support area, pre-market trading bottom, allowing it to go to $3, but it failed $3, came back to 260, and now we're slightly above 3. What do I expect? I expect 3 to fail again and come back down, maybe trade in the $3 range for the rest of the day. And if buyers really want to show strength in the stock, they will step in over here around $3 and at 320 and at 340. Because if they don't step in at $3, at 320, and then at 340, we're not going anywhere to the top side. Look at the red prints. Look at the mid prints. Look at the size on 307. Like, that guy just paid to go short. Or to get out, and the size on the offers is a little bit greater than the bids, I believe, from what I'm seeing. And I'm gonna expect if buyers not stepping in, it's not gonna go anywhere up higher today.
So Prad, Karen, and Dan here kind of explaining what block orders are. It's a large buy, a sale of large blocks of shares. So basically, don't we take a look at imbalance locator for those reasons?
Yeah, so imbalance locators are I guess the closing day block orders, but like as you guys can see, these size prints that I'm seeing right now are filtered in terms that I only want to see size greater than I would like to trade. By default, our platform is on 100 shares, I believe. So by default, I have it sell to 99. I don't want to see any prints under 99. Now, if you're a bigger trader, if you're someone who takes, thousands and thousands of shares and you don't care about what's going on in the market or on the stock for less than, 500 shares, maybe you would filter it for 499, and now you only care about the block trades or whatever you classify as a block trade. You only want to look for those trades. Maybe you only want to see stocks that are prints over 1,000 shares, and now this maybe gives you an indication of where the big guys are. The big shares right now. Oh, there you go. Some big trades coming in. These are all 1,000 share trades. These are all 1,000 share trades. Everything on a D print is a dark print. That's our MEMEX gateways. Those are your NASDAQ gateways. So it really depends on how you want to classify what a block trade is and how you want to use that information to help you trade, right? It's at the end of the day, all you're really looking is called tape reading. You're looking at the tape. Back in the day, people didn't have this. They had a piece of paper that printed out every single order that happened, and they used to read the tape because they got it out of a printer, and it would just keep on going for meters and meters and meters on long. And that's why that skill is called reading the tape. Someone was asking me RSI. I don't use it. I hate RSI. I don't use it. I don't use MACD. I actually call people who use MACD users the MACD strategiers. It's like a lagging indicator. But that's for intraday. If you want to use it for investing, it's a pretty good indicator. For intraday, I don't like using MACD and RSIs. And for that reason, because they're lagging indicators. I still use ticker tape. I mean, this is pretty much a ticker tape, right? Oh, you still use an actual physical ticker tape? Oh my God. If you have one, I will buy one off you just because I want to have that memorabilia. I want to be able to like have a wall behind me with the old memorabilia of the trading ticker tapes or whatever. So if anyone is able to find one of even on Amazon link, send me that so I can buy one. Nice history on tape reading. You are Alexa of Trader TV. Wow, thank you. I'll take it as a compliment. Any input on CEI? I mean, yeah, we did give out input on CEI. If buyers are not stepping in at $3 and then at $3.20 and then at $3.40, we don't have any much high side for the stock today. CEI, let's go quickly show you guys what the volume profile is showing. I haven't shown you guys the volume profile almost all day today. So this is CEI today. 2.15 million shares compared to 1.5 million shares. So 2.5 million shares sold compared to 1.5 million shares bought at the high here. 3.9 compared to 5 million. 3.9 sold to 5 million bought. And then 8 million bought here. So there are some FOMO buyers here who are trapped. They are probably kicking themselves out around these areas. So your FOMO buyers who bought these tops are either bag holding or are closing their positions for losses. And right now where the stock is, this is the contention point, the volume point of control. This is where most of the volume has been taking place today, around $2.98. So that could be acting as a support, but if the stock goes under it, that could act as a resistance. So this is where the volume was on the stock today, as you guys saw on the volume profile.
Hey Prad, Calm is asking me to ask you about the program that show different level to volumes as horizontal levels. Isn't that just
volume profile?
All right.
Yeah, so that one's a volume profile on TradingView. You have to pay for it to be able to use that. I know on Thinkorswim it's for free for you American brokers who have that account. So even if you don't have an account, I think you can just sign up for a Thinkorswim. I have a Thinkorswim account that I used to use before I realized that it was an American thing, and I had to deal with delayed data. So I was like, forget this. I'm not dealing with delayed data. I can just use TradingView. And then I found this job where where I don't even have to worry about anything. The charts are good. The data is completely accurate. So everything's. I even see dark prints that I didn't see anywhere else. So sometimes the dark prints kind of annoy me because you see these candles which are kind of annoying to deal with. But besides that, who cares, man? They're just dark prints that show you where hedge funds are kind of trading. Right? Oh, speaking of dark prints, I don't know if you guys noticed this yesterday. There was apparently a dark print trade that happened on AMC at $64 while the stock was trading around 40. So Ken Griffin lied? Hashtag what's going on around here? Something's crazy is going on AMC. There was a dark pool print that happened around $64 when the stock was trading around $40. I don't know what's going on over there, boys. TOS is a scam. Is that Thinkorswim? Hey, man, a Canadian bank owns Thinkorswim. Let's not call them a scam, all right? I actually like Thinkorswim's platform because it allows you to code. Being a coder myself, I'm not like an exceptional coder who can make crazy software, but making a bootleg software by Googling questions and by using friends' help, I can code using that. So being the coder that I am, I love the fact that I can make my own indicators, make my own alerts and stuff like that on the Thinkorswim platform. So I've been pushing it for P Pro 8 to have that ability where I can just code and make my own indicators, because if I can do so, that's going to be great. Schwab owns Thinkorswim. I don't think so. Doesn't TD Ameritrade owns Thinkorswim? Yeah, isn't it TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim? Not Charles Schwab? Yeah, and TD is a Trust Dominion? It's a Canadian bank. Schwab owns TD now? No shot Schwab owns TD. Oh, they merged. Okay. No longer. All right. Well, I'm learning something new. Thank you for that. Schwab's just bought them out. They had a merger. All right. Cool. CEI coming still at $3 still and just basing out there. Let's see. $TD. You guys really want to look at TD right now? Why? All right, let's go look at TD. So that's because we're talking about TD. The chat wants to look about TD. Look, TD's doing absolutely nothing. It's nonsense noise on TD here at 666. Wow, guys, take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. That's you're not gonna see that for too long. I'm just gonna take a screenshot right here. I actually have a weird thing in my life. You know, every time I look into my blotter where you see your positions, you can ask my friends Osama, Dave, Scalzo. You know, these guys have seen the number 666 in my trading history so much, so it's kind of crazy that I just see it live with you guys. Let's go 666. I feel like sometimes I sold my soul to like get this job because this is like a dream job for me, and I end up seeing that number every time. TCAT. Let's go see what TCAT is doing. 300k shares, nearly nothing. Let's go see what Tesla's doing. Is Tesla making a run back here along with our market move to the top side? You know, market QQQs did manage to go almost to VWAP here. It looks like it's turning around near 361.65. SPY's turning around 435-ish or so. Not able to go all the way back to VWAP, but you know, they did make a little bit of a retracement to the top side here. QQQ now down 2.4%. SPYs are down 1.8%. Here on Tesla making that beautiful bounce back towards VWAP. Valeriia, you watching this?
What?
Look at Tesla.
Absolutely.
Tesla's going crazy, making that run back towards VWAP and helping the market a little bit, making the topward retracement to the top side.
Well, we'll see if it can break VWAP.
Yeah, Affirm also doing what I wanted it to, which is, you know, leg its way back towards 120. We did notice higher highs and higher lows, so I predicted the stock would go towards 120 after seeing that, and I'm glad to be noticing that taking place right now. We are getting that move towards 120 on Affirm. If we can break 120, I'm going to expect a rejection of VWAP, I'll be honest, but if we can break 120 and trade above 120, that's going to be great for Affirm for the next coming few days. TD US Sold Trading Group only, not all of TD. Yeah, I thought so. So TD is still its own
Prad,
bank. Sorry.
Larry Summer is asking, V and Prad, what's on your perfect burger? Well, for me, I will say Big Tasty from McDonald's from Russia. Unfortunately, in Canada, we don't have Big Tasty, only Big Mac, but I'll go for that one. What's your favorite burger?
My favorite fast food burger?
Any.
Ooh, okay, so guys, I'm like a real foodie person, so this is the wrong person to ask a question. I'll like really go deep into it.
Don't write us a list. Just
yeah, I'll like really go deep into it. But if anyone's had a burger at a local eateries at Liberty Village, actually, I'll take that back. They changed their burger. I went back there and I ate it, and they changed the bun and they changed everything about it. But there used to be this glossy bun and everything. Oh, my mouth just waters thinking about it. And they used to have one of the best buns, man. But now I'm gonna have to go around looking for another burger. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go look around.
Getting hungry.
Yeah, my stomach's rumbling. 30 minutes to lunch. It's okay. We'll eat some spaghetti, macaroni, chicken. Please continue to talk about stocks. Yeah, for sure. BBIG here making that run back towards through VWAP here. As we saw, I did not expect this to happen, but you know, we are seeing this live coming back towards through VWAP and going higher. I'm gonna expect a rejection of the pre-market lows. If we are able to break through pre-market lows and go higher, that is gonna be a pretty surprising thing for me on BBIG. Gabagool, not sure what that is. I think that's some food thing, right? ACB. Ooh, let's go look at our wheat stocks a little bit for sure. Wheat stocks having that crazy momentum to the top side still. Continuing from yesterday, ACB up almost 7.5% right now. Let's see if we can break above $7 with the weak market, but I'm gonna expect to get rejected off 7 until maybe power hour, because of course lunchtime volume is going to be lower. I see some size on the bids more than the offers more than the bids, so that could cause it to go a little lower than to the top side here while we wait for it. Some type of Italian cold cut. Ooh, you guys are talking about food and it's killing me. Prad short CHPT. Let's go look at CHPT. CHPT looks like it wants to make a new high a day here with 10 million volume. Let's see if I can find any levels on it. It looks like the third resistance where the stock wants to go test towards is 2137. So I might be hands off until the stock goes a little bit higher before I think short, especially with the momentum of the stock today with the market being red. I do want to be careful thinking short because market being 2% down, CHPT is almost a complete opposite of it and wants to keep going higher. Like, look at that right now as we speak. It just wants to go higher. For CHPT shows 2101 for not sure what. AMC is getting ready to jump. Okay, let's go to AMC then. That's what I like to hear. AMC now going through VWAP a little bit. Let's see if we can break 38 here and continue to go all the way up towards the pre-market lows around 38.40 or so and base out in that area, because if we do so, that's going to be good for AMC and for all the apes who are invested in it. My TOS charts are all different than yours. Well, our charts are a little bit different because we get the dark pool data coming in. I don't know if TOS charts have that coming in or not. So they'll be a little different for sure. Also depends on the markets that you have paid for on TOS. I'm not sure how TOS works, like you have to pay gateway fees or not, and if different gateways are being shown on TOS or not. But over here we have the ability to see all the gateways that are offered in the market, so it'll be a little different for sure. Prad ape sounds time? No. I think we gotta reserve the ape sounds a little bit. The ape sounds gotta come out for those big green days. We can't be making ape noises for down days and sad days. These are not, like, of course I have a smile on my face because I'm having a good day, having fun with you guys, having a blast with all you guys in the chat. And Miss V over here, so of course I'm gonna have a smile, but we're having a bad day here overall. Market's down, and I'm not sure if ape noises are warranted today. Macy's. So I don't know if Neil wants to do another shout out for Macy's here, but he called it out about a long or so. I'm not sure exactly where he called out. I kind of forgot the level, but here we are in Macy's up 2.3% almost, and trading around VWAP with a weak market. So that's strength, guys. If that's not strength, I don't know what is. We saw a little bit of a down move when the market was going down. Market retraced a little bit, so Macy's went back up with it, and now Macy's is basing out near VWAP, while market might make a next second or third leg down to the downside here.
Neil says Macy is doing nothing.
Yeah, I saw that. Palantir. All right, let's do it. So Sean wants to come in. Are you ready?
Yo, what's up? I see some talk about Palantir here, Prad. And so again, bottom picking all day long. That's what we do on Palantir. We only messed up one play there when it broke through 26. But buying all the way down. We absorbs that 25.50. Our best long there, 25.52. You're seeing now into the 80s as we get ready to dump out some of this trade, and we still have it on board. So a nice 22-cent winner. And if you look at a chart here, forget about the 1 day. I mean, the 50-period moving average is 24.81. I don't think that comes into play. I actually wanted to show you guys a 20-minute chart here, if I can actually find it. That's 1 day. That's the 1 minute. Here's the 20-minute chart. So if you could see right back into here, we did have some coverage back down here, 25-ish. So, in a day like today when the market is tanking, and I know you're saying it's been a little bit of a rough day, there are always opportunities to find bottoms in things. And if you extend the chart far enough, you will be able to find things like this. So again, taking along at 25.50, realistically, if the market just kept on crashing, we're already down at this point. It was down like 2.7% or so. So, I mean, how much more does the market need to go before we start picking up some longs? So I think sometimes you do have to bottom pick a little bit. And then, you know, Prad, we've been doing this all day here, but ACB, I only have one fill on this name. A nice move upside. It was on my sticky note, so maybe you guys could talk a little bit about that. We only had 4 names on the sticky note today, and one of them, of course, was ACB. Look at this entry right here, 650, right off the pre-market high. I'm still in some of this as we approach $7. So again, take the long on stocks that are moving on days like this. You can find some relative strength. ACB up 8%.
Yeah, thank you for that, Sean. Very good call out. We were just talking about ACB, about how it's holding strength on a down day. So these are the stocks. These are the stocks that you're looking for. Those who only play long. For example, my dad. Right, like people who don't want to short any stock, especially overnight or over a month or over a year, however long the time period is. If you don't want to short stock for stocks and you only want to play long, you're going to be limited on what stocks you can play on a down day like today. But if you are able to find stocks like ACB, you have a scanner set up and you're able to see those stocks. And, even if you don't have a scanner set up, you have Sean giving you these stocks on a sticky note every day. Nightbot just posted his Instagram and his Twitter. So feel free to click on that and go follow him on both of his accounts. Daily sticky notes, daily levels. If all you had to do was follow it and maybe not listen to 100% because you shouldn't listen to any 100%. Do your own due diligence, but Sean is maybe one of those few people that you can listen to 100% and make money 90% of the time. I'll give 10% error to Sean because no one can win 100%.
Real quick, guys, just 30 minutes left until the end of our afternoon show, and we would really like what?
Oh, no, sorry, I was confused what's going on here.
Hi, Prad. And we would really like to ask you to like this video, guys. We have 1,300 viewers and not even 500 likes. Please, we need, how many? 20 more likes to get... What's going on now? I don't understand. Now it's 3 of us. Okay, it's super trippy.
Oh yeah, it's gonna keep doing that. It's gonna keep doing that.
Okay, guys. So please make sure you like this video, support the community. If you want our show to stay on the YouTube, and if you enjoy it, and of course we really enjoy to read your feedback, all the kind comments, and even when you bring any corrections, we appreciate that also because we can improve, grow as traders and as hosts of this beautiful show. So guys, please smash the like. Back to you, Brad.
Thank you, Miss V. Yeah, we've almost forgot like a clock there, but Miss V always chiming in just on time. Ooh, you guys catch those puns there? I'm too good with it. I'm slick with it. Amazon over here did make that run up, I believe, exactly when that event started. So the event started around 12 o'clock. So as you guys can see, this little cursor that I'm moving up and down or even circling right now, it's around 12 o'clock, or right here is 12 o'clock. We saw the down move started, and then at 12:05 or so, the up move started, kicking the market back up with it, going all the way to 33320, and then rejecting around here. So maybe now the news has been baked in, or maybe the event has been done. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can check in on the chat and tell me how the event is going on, or if it's still on. Amazon Disney partnership announced. All right, let's go Disney. Let's go see what Disney's doing then. Apparently Amazon Disney partnership announced during the meeting, I guess, because look at that volume candle at 12:21 come in. So that's something for sure that we missed out. We're like 10 minutes late for that move. That was a big volume coming in, kicking the stock above. So more news on Disney. That down move on Disney that we saw was so fake, man. It was so fake. That's because production is slower because of COVID. You're just gonna sell. Like, these algos are so ready to sell stocks on any news. It was so overexposed to that sell move that I was like, just buy the stock here. It's gonna go back up. This is stupid. Of course, I'm broke. I don't have money to do that, so I didn't do it. Just look at that move back up. It was so obvious. It was so stupid, that downwards move. And we saw that same downwards move happen on another stock over some really silly news, and then instantly went back up. If you guys hear something, Neil is recording, so I'm going to try to be a little bit quieter so I don't bleed into that educational content video for you guys coming in live after 4 o'clock or so. I think it's one of the educational contents. But yeah, I hope that doesn't bleed in and we don't bleed in or so. When I lower my voice down, what do you guys think about coin? Is it worth buying some shares now?
I confused. Every time we record educational videos, guys, I don't know, like I recommend you to watch educational video till the very, very end, because the key point is in the end. I'm saying that, hey guys, thank you for this great information. Dear viewers, please subscribe to this channel to see more great videos. But how are they doing it without me now? What?
Maybe they throw it to you at the end?
I'm not sure, but guys, smash the like button.
I know what they'll do. They'll take something from the old video and they'll just paste it.
Maybe, but let's not open all the secrets. Guys, smash the like button if you don't want me to get fired.
Yeah. No, you're not getting fired. You think I can have this job without you? This is the Beans and Movers duo. I'm not. If you leave, I'm out. I'm throwing out the deuces sign.
We are yin and yang.
Exactly. If she gets fired, I'm out of here,
boys.
Boys.
That's sweet. They usually say like that, but never do that. But I appreciate your words.
Hey, what do you mean? When Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear got fired, his friends left.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on. And for those of you guys who know about Jeremy Clarkson and Top Gear, you know what I'm talking about. Come on, Top Gear. Fire her? No, Karen, don't say that. We're gonna 5-second ban Karen here.
Karen always tried to fire me.
I think Karen wants your job, but no one can replace Miss V.
Don't be jealous, baby.
No one can replace Miss V. Neil's video is what, 5 minutes? Yeah, usually around that time. Dude, wow, Amazon News 2. Dude, wow, it's on Amazon News 2. PTON. No way. Peloton has Amazon News 2. Let's see. Not the good news. Looks like Peloton over here.
We're good. Don't worry.
So Amazon is a Peloton rival? All right, so here we go. Down we go, Peloton. Peloton, goodbye. Nice knowing you. No more Peloton as a company anymore. Peloton is now going bankrupt for sure with Amazon trying to take over the competition. Anything Amazon touches, it's a wrap. They're just gonna win that market share. Photogrammer with a check mark. Why do you have a check mark? Karen already on the phone with the manager. I like it. Why do you have a check mark? Photogrammer? That's sick. Why are you verified? That's sick. We have a verified viewer. Welcome. What is this $2 fist bumps that I'm seeing? You see this? The $2 fist bumps by Saikumbo Unkatar.
Oh yeah.
Unkatur?
Thank you. It looks so cool.
That's crazy. How do you do that? You guys are crazy.
Technology. Thank you very much for your super chat. And guys, thank you for bringing the likes to the upside and for all your kind words on the chat. We love you, trading family.
Yes. 100% love for everyone, every single soul in the chat, guys. We appreciate everything you guys do for you. We wouldn't be here without you guys. And, every YouTuber says this cliche stuff, blah, 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 hit the like, hit the subscribe. I wouldn't be nothing without you. And, it's real. Like, we would be nothing without you. We would be streaming to dead air, 0 viewers, if you guys weren't here supporting us on a day-to-day basis. So thank you for each and every one of you.
And because you guys bring a value to the show also, we are not just like pre-recorded video, right? Like you literally a part of this show. That's what's brilliant about this. And you bring your ideas, your trades, your thoughts. You're the same as me and Prad, besides like you're not on the camera. So we're great trading community family. I wish us all to expand as a community, to grow as a traders, and just let go. This world needs more traders, I think.
I hope Trade Ideas is not listening, because they did hook us up with this indicator, or not indicator, what do you call this, software, but honestly, you guys are a better scanner than Trade Ideas, man. The stocks that you guys throw at us, the call outs, the instantaneous call outs about Piton news, you guys are a better scanner than Bloomberg right now, man. Just dropping the news live by live updates. I love it. So a couple news updates that the chat dropped on us is Halo Fitness Services to rival Peloton, which is Amazon's fitness rival company or umbrella, I guess. So Peloton is gonna have to fight for a market share now, especially with Amazon, where everything's so easy to buy. And now with Affirm, if you want to buy one of these Halo Fitness, you can just be on a monthly plan with Affirm. So there you go, Affirm to the top side, Amazon to the top side. They have a Disney news, Disney to the top side. Yo, market is gonna start going to the top side maybe tomorrow, and if that happens, these are just gonna start going up, up, up. So let's see, AMC, sorry, no, AMD, yeah, AMD on Nasdaq. Let's see if it caught a little bit of a move. No, it's still going down. And did Amazon come down here? Amazon, oh no, that's still AMD. Amazon trying to find support here in the previous ranges high around 3331 or so. Let's see if we can find support there and then leg back towards VWAP, because these news for me sounds like good news, honestly. Peloton, don't get me started. I don't know what's wrong with Peloton. I know there was one bad news about that kid or whatever, but besides that, I'm not sure if there's anything else floating that could be bad. But right now, the clear, obvious indicator that's causing it to go down is the Amazon news. CEI still around $3, so not bad at all. Let's go. Just still holding around these $3 level. I'm expecting a failure around this level if buyers are not stepping in to start holding it. But just off of purely how the stock is trading with the low volume right now, going into 1 o'clock where volume might start picking up. 500 million shares traded for the day, boys. Let me quickly show you the daily chart. This is a daily chart. I'm gonna go to here and actually try to get the proper number so I can quote it perfectly. So CEI all-time chart. We are at the biggest volume candle right now at 504 million shares. The next one after that was 400 million on September 21st, and then the one after that was around those few dates. So we did like 200, 300, 400, 200, and then it kind of died off. It went to 100, under 100, and now we're back to those 500, 400 days. So CEI's volume is picking up. I saw people tweeting about it, going crazy. They're expecting $5 a target. So this is why I don't like giving out targets, because I don't like being wrong. So I don't like giving out price targets. I rather look at the information that's being given on the stock, and that is right now we need the $3 to hold up, and buyers need to come in, hold it at 3, hold it at 320 or 325, and then hold it at 340.
Hey Prad, James Pritchard is asking, were you guys in any position for the last hour? Well, yeah, I've been in Tesla around hour ago. Again, how you call those trades when you accidentally hit the...
Well, you wanted the position,
but
just
when you...
you're good.
But how you call it?
I call it a keystroke, but that's not a keystroke.
I just want to learn that
Yeah.
keystroke. Well, yes, basically that's it. And then we'll move to you, Prad, if you want to tell anything about your positions.
Yeah. I mean, I've been just babysitting this position all day, so
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've been trading a lot of this, so now I have a position somewhere down here. I'm waiting for the stock to maybe break out of the 45.50 into the power hour or so. So I'm kind of praying that it gives me that breakout of the top side. So I'm just babysitting a position. Let's see what it does. So I have been in the money for quite a bit, but the volume tapering off, not really doing much, and it's just going sideways near VWAP. But once again, guys, remember what I said: if the stock is holding near VWAP, fat finger, yeah, that could be fat finger what she did instead of keystroke, but I call fat finger keystroke too. What she did was instead of sending the order at a certain price, I think she sent it like a little bit higher.
Yeah.
And that's not a keystroke. That's just that's just whatever. I guess you could call it a keystroke because technically it is a keystroke, but whatever.
Yeah, just to pay a little bit more attention to what you type before making an order. Thank God I didn't buy 1,000 shares. Anyways, we have a super chat from Dominic Famularo. Average volume for CEI is 218 million. Thank you very much for information and for super chat. We hope you have a great day.
Prad's chart looks like an algo has been trading. Well, this chart is pretty simple. You should see what Greg's charts look like. He looks like the human algorithm. It's just executions all over the place. The guy clocks in maybe 300 trades a day when right now I'm at 80 trades for the day. So the human algorithm is actually sitting across from me in that corner.
Ooh, super chats are flying at us. My 10% profit. Sending us super chat in Canadian dollars. So
Ooh.
shout out right where you're from in Canada. Awesome day, CI is my breadwinner. You have to hold half and swing half. They had positive news in the last 3 weeks. Congratulations on your success on CEI. We're glad for you and keep it up. Keep that great job up.
Yeah, why don't we just call it a mistake instead of being so technical? Yeah, exactly. I guess the word really doesn't matter. Like that's what I was trying to get down to. The word really doesn't matter as long as you have the idea of what you're doing and how to play around with it. Can I get a trading bot? I'd like a good one. You can create one if you know how to code. GME calling it about to rip. All right, let's see if it rips eventually. Why must trading terms sound so corny? Yeah, I mean, when you're reading these educational books, you know, everyone starts off with the same books. So when you're reading these, one of the first things I learned is the financial market terms were created to basically confuse people and just mess with people's head half the time. And the same thing I believe is with law also. All these technical jargon and big words are just to mess with people's heads. As long as you get the idea behind those words and the technical terms, that's all that matters. We will now call them few cups. Yeah, let's just create new terms to mess with the financial market even more, guys. We're going to call long something completely else and short something completely else.
Like what? I made a few cups.
Yeah, I made a few cups. I lost a few. I don't know, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
Any
cups
price
of what?
prediction for Nikki? I don't do price predictions, Jandre. Sorry. And especially for a penny stock, it's kind of harder to. GoGo. Let's go check GoGo. We did check GoGo earlier today, and right now we are going for a new high a day. So penny stocks, you're not penny stock. GoGo coming in with a little bit of volume. You know, lunchtime almost ending, volume picking up. We held pre-market, not pre-market. We held VWAP multiple times when we tested it, allowing it to continue to go higher. So this is the third, fourth leg up to the top side after testing around here and here. So let's see how much more momentum do we have. The 3 o'clock is of course going to be another big key time point to see if the stock wants to continue trading higher. Already up 27% for the day. AMD new low of day. All right. AMD new low of day indeed, going lower, almost down 5.5% for the day. If AMD hits 100 or even goes below 100, if that's not going to trigger people to start loading up on AMD, I don't know what is. So start looking for buyings to come in around these levels, or even if it continues to go lower. But as we speak, you know, the SPYs stopped going higher and are now making a new low a day along with AMD, along with QQQ. QQQ almost down 3% for the day, and SPYs are almost down 2.5% for the day. Well, 2.1% for the day. The boat is sinking. Face the reality. Well, unless you have one of those clear tape fixed things to put it on the boat, you're kind of screwed, and water is coming in.
Hey, Prad, I really quickly wanted to bring Tesla. It's actually tried to touch VWAP and then went back to the downside. Volume is very low, but by trading Tesla every day, I noticed that like from 11 until 2 is super slow. But then at 2, volume starts to come back around this 2. It starts coming back. So that's why I'm still thinking that I can have some opportunities on Tesla when the volume comes, and we will see which direction it goes. And Dominic from Mularo is on fire today. Another super chat. Check out United National Foods. It's a solid steady climb. United National Foods. I'll try to. Did you find the ticker? Or do you want
No,
me?
sorry, I was doing something else.
I'll take a look for
Thank
ticker
you,
for you.
Miss V. You're the best.
Thank you.
So while Miss V grabs me a ticker for what Dominic just super chatted, we will get that for you. In the meantime, with 10 minutes left almost, let's see what stocks are moving.
It's UNFI New York.
UMFI?
UN.
UN. Oh, Unfi. Okay, we have that on our watch list, I believe. No, we do not. So UNFI 6 million, almost
Oh,
5
wow.
million, 5.5 million shares traded today, with the high being almost 48 here, or sorry, 47, and holding VWAP every time it comes back lower near 44.70 or even 45. So, beautiful trajectory to the top side with no pre-market volume at all. Absolute no pre-market volume at all. And then breaking out off of, I believe, let me just get that fact right. No, not all-time high, but indeed breaking out of old ranges that the stock was stuck in. Next point of battle that I see is at $50. So let me just show it to you over here. I might have to zoom out on this chart. Oh yeah, I forgot that my face covers this bottom right corner, so I'm just gonna pull the chart to the left here. Actually, in that case, let me just do it this way. If I remember, what should this do? Nope, that's not it. What should this do? That's not it. This, there we go. So now if I expand this chart, that should hide my face for a bit, and you should be able to see the chart a bit better. So, okay, that's not gonna help me go all the way back there. I'm just gonna show it to you on TradingView really quick, guys. So $50. Here's a daily chart. Here's a daily chart for the stock. And if you zoom back out, you'll see around $50. There was a pretty much a resistance and a lot of accumulation of stocks before it went down. So I'm gonna expect the next price point to be fighting at $50 for this stock, with the all-time high being 83.91. And now we can add my face back. Whoop! There we go. All right. So Unfi is the one that we wanted to see. The one before that was SKLZ, Skills. SKLZ. There we go. Wow, Thinkorswim is all kinds of messed up today. Oh, I'm sorry about that, SG. So SKLZ, we got this big volume spike coming in around 12:39. So not sure if it has something to do with the buddy Amazon report, that the Amazon event that was going on, because the timing coincides with it. But we do see a little bit of a down move right now coming in with that candle, and the rejection of VWAP still down, still 5%. So not sure what exactly is going on with SKLZ here, but the stock is down 5% for the day, and looks like it might want to go test the lower day again if we're not able to find buyers in this pre-market, or not pre-market, but in this range high. Unfortunately, they make no sense. Puts in the Gulf. I'm not sure what that was for.
We were discussing just that puts and calls are a little bit confusing for day traders, but those are about options, right? You told me.
Right. Yeah. Options. Yeah. Calls and puts are for options. So call is when you want the stock to go up, and the put is when you want the stock to go down.
Okay.
Yeah. Not sure where people got that from, though. I always wonder where these terms come from. Like, where do you get an iron condor from? Where do you get a butterfly? These strategies, names are so crazy, so creative. Great coverage of this market from hell, guys. It's okay, man. It's anything that goes up must come down. Anything that goes down eventually, hopefully, must go back up, right? So this is the name of the game, and we are just part of it. Butterfly what? I can't remember what the butterfly pattern, or not pattern, strategy was. Do you guys know what it is for you options traders? Hey, what's your Fibonacci indicator called on TradingView? It's just a pivot indicator. It's just pivot points. It uses Fibonacci settings. That's why I say Fibonacci, because it has multiple settings on it. You can use, I believe, Woody or whatever it's called, which I don't know what the math behind that is. I know the math behind Fibonacci, so I use it. So that's just the simplicity behind it.
USA Forever asked me to say Boeings. I hope it's something not like a bad word.
Boeing?
Boeings. Do you know what's that? USA Forever explain to us.
Boeing, like the company? Boeing?
Boeings. Like Boeing, but Z on the end.
Oh, Boeings?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. Anyways, RBLX easy dip buy, huh? All right, let's go see. RBLX, I don't know if it was easy or not, but you know, it was a pretty decent buy. I would have to keep my eye on the level there to see if it was easy dip buy. It could have been a little bit of a worry on the dip buy for RBLX, because look at that down move over here. I would have probably waited for the lower day or somewhere around these ranges. So it kind of looks like, you know, it could have easily ran away from you, or you might have to have chased the long once the up move starts showing itself. But pretty decent enough a long on RBLX here. Snapchat. Let's go see what our buddy Snapchat is doing here. Come on. There we go. Snapchat. Wow, look at those volume candles at 12:22 and 12:45. Again, coinciding with the whole Amazon event stuff that was happening. So maybe there was something with Amazon that's helping the snap move up here. So as you guys can see, we rejected off the open, a violent rejection all the way down to 74, 73.89 technically, but now able to find buyers coming in around these levels after creating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottoms. Is that a pattern of quadruple bottom, or no, penta bottom? After creating a penta bottom, we are now going towards VWAP with some volume and some strength. So let's see if we can break VWAP and go above 76 on Snapchat. Amazon and HON partnership. Oof, Amazon is just going crazy with these partnerships. All right, let's go check out HON. HON should be Honeywell. Charts. Oh my. All right. With the 4 minutes left, let's try to quickly pull up this HON chart for us, see if anything's happening on the intraday with the Amazon news, especially Amazon attempting to keep the news pumping. I mean, I don't, why not, bro? Eventually they're gonna probably have to break their company down for monopoly reasons, is my guess. But until then, until you get called to the impeachment office and told to break down your company for monopoly reasons, just keep on dropping the news bombs. Just keep on buying out everything in the world and become that monopoly until the government stops you, right?
Monopoly.
Yeah, Monopoly. You ever play Monopoly?
I used to. I watched a documentary about McDonald's Monopoly.
Okay.
That like people were playing there and they were supposed like to win like money, right, or things like this. But behind that Monopoly, it was the kind of mafia that they like were giving those tickets to specific people. And by the end, they found out that all the people who won money were related to each other.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Is it on Netflix?
Though. I believe so. It's called like I believe Monopoly, something like this.
Okay, well now I know what I'm watching. That's actually pretty interesting there. Thank you, Valeriia.
You're very welcome.
I didn't know that story at all. That's crazy.
And it was like for decades, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, and how people like how they were investigating on that.
That is crazy. Well, short Monopoly or short McDonald's.
Oh no!
Did you guys see what Burger King did?
No.
So Burger King has an advertisement to hire people, and you know what it says?
What?
Work for a king, don't work for a clown.
Oh wow!
Do you get it? Do you
Ouch.
guys get it?
Yeah,
you guys
because McDonald's
get it?
is a clown,
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
It's
a
like,
cool one.
Why not work for a king? Or no, work for a king instead of a clown?
Well, but from food-wise, do you like more McDonald's or Burger King?
McDonald's.
Yeah.
McDonald's, 100%. Burger King sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Burger King has nothing good except for the mozzarella sticks. Like, Burger King sucks.
And also, every McDonald's in every country
Exact
is
same.
different.
No, I mean, the taste.
Not
the
taste, the
menu
menu.
changes.
Because like honestly, I miss like cheese sauce. In Russia, we have like cheese sauce for fries. Here we don't have cheese sauce. Hello McDonald's, and we don't have Big Tasty, and we don't have like those home fried fries. A lot of things.
Yeah, we don't have a Big Mac in India because India doesn't eat beef.
Oh.
So we have I think Big Maharaja. It's a chicken with like.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's called a Big Maharaja instead of a Big Mac.
You see,
Yeah.
interesting. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
in Canada, I noticed McDonald's has a lot of bacon.
Yeah. Bacon. Whopper is awesome. Yuck. Yuck. No, man. Burger King is just I don't know how they're even alive still. How many Burger Kings do you even see open anymore? I've used to see so many Burger Kings in my life. I maybe see one Burger King in Brampton now. One.
While we're on burger topic, the documentary about McDonald's, that game, Mac Millions is the name.
Okay,
Thank
Mac
you guys for
Millions.
saying. I'm so glad that you were watching that too.
Best burger, Five Guys. All right, guys, you need to put a cap on this burger
Five
talk.
Guys is not
Five
bad.
Guys is good, but it's not the best. What are you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
talking about?
Have you ever tried In-N-Out?
Yes.
Did you
In-N-Out's
like
good.
it? Yeah?
In-N-Out, but it's like it's a one burger thing. Chick-fil-A, bro. Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is unbeatable right now. Period.
Okay.
The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich right now is unbeatable, hands down. If you want to talk fast food burger joint, Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich is unbeatable. Period. Five Guys is good, but man, Five Guys is so greasy and like, I don't know. I feel like I need like 15 million napkins if I'm eating Five Guys. Like I can't do that every day type of deal. But look, isn't there some guy who ate McDonald's every day for 25 years?
I bet there's not
Yeah.
only one guy on the planet who did this. And also I watched movies like, they take burger from McDonald's and they leave it somewhere. And then like in a few months, they open it and it look exactly the same like it was.
What?
Yeah.
Yuck. Yuck. All right, I was just managing my position. So for those of you who were asking earlier, oh, my throat. I think that was Mike, actually. I didn't have a voice crack there. That was a mic. The mic just messed up. We'll fix the mic. So for those of you who are asking me if I was in positions and why am I not trading or whatever, as you guys can see, I was in a position. I am just not getting kicked into my exits over here. Right on time for the closing show. So Miss V, let's take it out.
Let's indeed, guys. Thank you very much for spending another day trading with us. I know it's a negative day, but I hope you are in a profitable position and turned it out in a good way and found some opportunities. Well, thank you again for all the kind words. We broke 600 likes.
Let's
we
go.
really love you. And yes, come back at 3:00 p.m. Eastern Time to trade the Power Hour with Neil, Brandon, and Sean.
All right, guys. Me, Trader Prad. I'll see you guys 11 a.m. Same place, same time with the beautiful Miss V. You guys can have fun at 3 o'clock. I'll maybe do a little cameo. But until next time, adios, paka, arrivederci.
До свидания. High
До
five!
свидания.
Oh my God. I thought you're going to live without it.